Thank you, Alyssa. And at the last minute I realised I was also meant to tell you a little bit about our services as well, so I'll throw that in there. That's what I get for not reading things properly. I'm doing several of these presentations, mostly on consent matters around the place today. So firstly, just to give you a bit of information about our services. So we have a health and counselling service on campus that's actually free for all students. So you can use your OHC card or your Medicare card, and it is completely bulk billed, completely confidential service. The counselling service is also available, it's free of charge, and so that basically if you ever need any support of any kind, please don't hesitate to go and see them. They're always there. So that will give you those two services. Another service that you might be interested in at any time is Access Inclusion. That support service is available if you have a medical condition or a disability and you need to get an extra support. You can actually register with your medical documentation, and that will help to give you support through some exam periods or through some periods of stress, or if you have an exacerbation of an issue. So don't hesitate to register. It is actually best to register as early as possible for that service. That way you're already registered, you've already provided your documentation, and if needed you can then utilise the service, and you would be given what's called an education access plan. That's provided to your academic staff so that they can help you with what you need. So that's the three main areas that I look after. I'm also here today to, we're launching an online consent module. So this is on quite a serious note, and I know you're all postgrad students and you're probably all across all of this, but we really do need to get these messages across. On campuses today, not just the ANU, but in Australia and around the world, we have serious issues with sexual harassment and assault. So what we have done is we've implementing this year for the first time a Consent Matters module, and it's online for you to complete, and we expect everybody as much as possible to complete that module. The reason why we want everyone to complete it, even if you're already across it, is you're all part of our community, and we need all of you to be part of our community and be part of those important messages. The module is part of our wellbeing strategy. It's free, it's online, it's part of Wattle. Who has already been on Wattle? Anyone? A few people. Has anyone heard of or seen the online module at this point? Okay, so a couple of people, probably in the residences. It's been brought up at Toad Hall and some of the other residences on campus over the last week through the induction process. The module is designed to help you understand sexual consent and how to recognise situations where consent can and can't be given, whatever your gender or sexuality. The course will support you in thinking about your own boundaries and how to talk about them, and it also demonstrates different ways that you can support and help your friends. One of the most important parts of the course, obviously, is the issue of consent, but there's also information about how to get help and also how you can help. So there's a positive intervention area which will actually give you the tools and the confidence to be able to step in and step up when you see something that you're not quite uncomfortable with. So we would really love it if you would take advantage of that course, get online. If you're in the residences, you will be automatically enrolled in the course, and we will over time enrol everybody else. Otherwise, you can go in there now and self-enroll and take the course. It's an hour. There's a small quiz, it doesn't take very long, and as I said, it gives you support, it gives you help, and it also gives you a lot of resources and information about where to get help if something happens to you or to a friend. We need this as part of the community, we need these messages, particularly of support, because a lot of people don't necessarily want to go to a formal area to get support, and they do rely on their friends and their family to do that. So if you could do that module, that'd be fantastic. One last thing, just in the Wattle, the course is called Consent Matters, Boundaries, Respect and Positive Intervention. And if you go into Wattle and search that, you should simply be able to enrol. And you will get emails about it as well, just to remind you to complete it. Fantastic, that's it from me. And I did mean to put the slide up. It looks like that.